in day 10 and my son is in day 20 of what the embassy calls an in-residence in Angola right now.
All right, give me the history. Start back when the concert was supposed to happen. When was it, and what happened with Nas?
Sure. The concert was supposed to be a VIP gala, a formal VIP gala on New Year's Eve, and a concert with a full concert, and then a separate concert on New Year's Day with Nas and opening act Jemiah J. I arrived in Luanda on the 30th and was met by my son, who informed me that Nas and the opening act never got on the airplane, despite the fact that we had paid them the entire amount of the money to come down here and perform.
Now, had that ever happened? Anything like this ever happened to you before with an act like this, just deciding not to show up, especially after you've paid them all the money?
Well, you know, in fact, yes. I mean, we've done thousands of concerts over the last 10 years, and you do get cancellations of artists, but you get a phone call, or you get an explanation, and they want to move the date out, or they want to, you know, move the date, or they'll refund you your money. Never to the point that the concert didn't happen and the artist wanted to walk off and keep the entire amount of the money. Nothing to that end.
All right, so Nas is a no-show. Then tell me what happened with the government over there, because it sounds to me as though, in essence, you guys are just being held hostage. It's almost as though you're being treated as though you're caught up in the middle of a murder investigation. You're not allowed to leave while the investigation's going on.
That's precisely what's going on. My son and I, when we found out that the act wasn't coming, we knew that it could be a serious incident. We know the history of Angola. We contacted the U.S. Embassy about 2 o'clock in the morning on the 31st, and they advised us to get a car service and take us to the embassy early in the morning, which we did. And the car service happened to be either affiliated with the government or the local promoter, and they brought us right into what was an ambush, and we were ambushed by about 20 to 30 security personnel and police personnel that were brandishing AK-47s and guns, and they took us out of the car that we were in, and they then put us into another vehicle, and they brought us off to 3 different police precincts.
Now, what has happened since then? Because you said that they brought you to 3 different police precincts. How long have you been stuck there now at this point? And you've been in touch with the State Department. I understand that there have been some discussions with Congressman Frelinghuysen also. So at what stage of the game are we at right now?
I think we're in we're holed up. What happened was, after being interrogated for about 6.5 hours in Portuguese, we don't understand Portuguese, the U.S. Embassy and the security detail really stormed into the facility that we were in, and they removed us. They got us out of there in about 10 minutes and brought us to the embassy. At that point, we were put up in a safe house. From the safe house, we were then, they tried to put us on an Emirates Air flight to Dubai, and we were not allowed to travel. We were told that we were on a no-fly list here in the country. So in essence, you're correct. We are being held against our will in a country, and what's taking place is our negotiations on numerous fronts. I believe the embassy had given us an attorney, so we're trying a number of different routes to get out of the country.
Now, something like this